What is up, my little meat whackers? Already I don't like that scar. That feels a little strange. Especially when you just know the TMU, but you don't know what the TMU stands for. Feel free to ask anyone you'd like. Anyways, what's up, guys? I know y'all have been enjoying the daily content. I am gonna try to do it every day. If more like it's going to be like 5 to 6 times a week. And obviously the Twitch streams are daily, so it's cool to align that a little bit with YouTube. That's awesome. Overwatch 2 has been taking up most of my time, as it is everyone. I have a video about my issues with that. You can check that out. But for now, today, we're going to be tier listing all of the heroes. Now, listen to me. I am not an esports professional. I have not touched competitive. It has a shit ton of its own problems. I didn't even talk about that in the issues video. I really should have, but I haven't touched ranked, so I don't have as much experience. I have touched ranked in Overwatch 1. I loved it in Overwatch 1, except I solo queued and it was kind of a nightmare most of the time. But still, when I play with other people, it was great. For now, I'm hearing and seeing reports of people saying that they'll play the 7 matches, win all 7, and not rank up, and a bunch of other issues like that. And then new players can't even play it till they have 50 wins in the game. That's freaking bonkers. I'm not touching ranked for now, so I don't know how these heroes play in ranked. And obviously, I play with a giant pool of homies in the TMU, so obviously MMRs get mixed up and changed and everything. So this is more from of an enjoyer of Overwatch, not a sweat ball who's trying their damnedest to let everyone know that Pharah is the real champion of Overwatch and everyone else is fucking D tier. This is personal preference, friends. Every tier list from anybody is always going to be personal preference. Some characters are harder to deal with than others, especially depending on who you main yourself. I like to mix it up and main a lot of people. I also, some of these characters I'm going to rank a little higher even though I don't like playing them. So just let's get into it. And remember, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. If you want to show me your opinion, let's come meet me in the fucking Discord, bitch. I'm not actually aggressive. It doesn't have to be an argument. You can show me your opinion. I'll check it out. If we get enough of them, maybe I can bring sanity checks back. All right, let's get right into it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Okay, starting off the list here, we got Ana. Now, here's the thing. Oh, I didn't name them. Oh, no. Oh, we got to name them. We got to name them. Boom. Pog Tent. That's always easy. Or we'll do CC, because I got rid of CC because it was too fucking powerful. And then right middle of the pack, middle of the road. What are you looking at, middle of the road? Yeah, we'll go with Old Faithful. Why do I do this? You know what, Ninja? You could take a joke. And then right before the bottom of the list is Cassidy. Listen, I got no problem with Cassidy as a character or the name. I just think Kevin the Cowboy would have been way funnier. Why can't we lean into humor once in a while, you fucks? And then for D tier, we have CEO Blue Liner, who is actually, and believe it or not, he is the CEO at Blizzard as of yesterday. He's the reason why the Battle Pass exists. He floated that to them. They used it. They said, this is perfect. It's predatory. It's not going to help anybody, and everyone will learn to use it or have zero progression. That was his idea. That got him the job as CEO at Blizzard. So thank you, CEO Blue Liner, you fucking human pile of shit. You piece of crap, loser, idiot. Okay, let's get right into it. So, like I said, I want to put 2 in S tier, and I want to put 2 in bottom tier. Pog Tent, 2. Each roll. CEO Blue Liner, 2, each roll. And to start it off, I'm already inclined to put Ana in there. It's not like she got any worse. She's still very powerful in the right hands, and she can shut down whole ass motherfuckers the entire game. If you come across a good Ana and you're playing Roadhog, you're not playing that match anymore, dude. You're slumping. Enjoy. Get your rest in because you're sweating too much. For the second place, I'm going to move some people around because this is, I think it's in alphabetical order. I am inclined to put Ashe in Pog Tent, which is fucking crazy already off the rip. She's super powerful. Bob is kind of getting shredded way too easy. I don't know what it is. Maybe just super focus on it. Sometimes Bob gets a bunch of kills, but I find when you throw Bob out, everyone's smart enough now to just focus the motherfucker. And if your team is good enough, they'll take advantage of that, but that's not always the case. Why are my dogs barking? Molly, Jazzy, stop it. I'm shooting a fucking video here, man. Is she better than Ana, though? I don't think so. Up next, we got Baptiste. Man, this order that this is going in is fucking crazy. Baptiste, still really strong. I'm surprised the immortality field is just a fucking basic bitch item that you can just use throughout the game and not an ult. It's so good. I think they could have buffed the health of it and made that his ult. His ult's still really dangerous too. I mean, he's great. He's CC. I have somebody else I want to put in S Pog Tent, although he might take their spot. I don't know. I could just put all the fucking support in Pog Tent, man. They're fucking good right now. Up next, we got Chappie. So Chappie obviously got his whole kit changed for better or for worse. I actually think he plays a lot better now. especially with the one tank thing, because I can just go through and shred the shit out of a Reinhardt before he can do anything. He's a really good counter to Reinhardt, seriously. Don't start doing it, though, because I play Reinhardt on occasion. I don't want to deal with your bullshit. So, Chappie, I'm going to put in CC. I don't think everyone's going to agree with me on that, but I agree with me, so that's fine. Brig, I'm not really seeing a lot of Brig. Homegirl she's kind of down and out right now, I think. Without the tanks to cover and shit, I don't think she does a whole lot of healing. And I haven't had to deal with any issues with the Brig. There's no CC or anything. I actually am kind of inclined to throw her down there. There's got to be 2 from each role down there because of my stupid rules that I already don't like that I put into place. But hey, you know, I might change my rules halfway through. I'm a rebel. Next, we got Cassidy. Cassidy is definitely bottom of the list for me. Without his CC, his new grenade is just not that good. He's outranged by basically everyone. If you're playing him, maybe you should try Ashe. Ashe is just fucking better. She's the bigger, cooler, sexier Daniel. I don't know. You suck, Cassidy. Right now, you suck. I still play him occasionally because he is fun to hit shots with, but he's not very good. Doomfist. Doomfist I thought would be really bad. I think everyone went in. So Doomfist tank, obviously that comes with nerfs. He can't be as powerful as he was as damage. He can't do as much damage, but a good Doomfist is going to control the fucking match and basically take out your supports and some of your dumber DPS. I don't want to say dumber, but like less experienced DPS pretty fucking quickly, especially if you're alone with him. If you're alone with him, you're dead. Forget about it, bitch. He's really strong right now. I don't know. As far as other tanks go, there's some other tanks in here that are definitely better options in my opinion. I'm going to put him in Ninja. He could move up. This might be a controversial opinion. Maybe not, because initially when I first started Overwatch 2, like day one, like everyone else, Divas didn't seem as strong. But I think it's because it had been a while I hadn't played. I hadn't maximized her defense matrix, which can be used very frequently. And if you use the defense matrix well, she's fucking cracked, dude. She's insanely good. But the average player is going to be drawn to Diva because everyone's drawn to Diva. Even the freaks, man. Even the little cummy-wummy splooging all over their mouse pad motherfuckers. So an average Diva player is going to be like probably near Cassidy level. But a really good one is probably going to be closer to CC. I'm going to put her ahead of Doomfist. And that's no knock on her, okay? Echo did not change much with Overwatch 2. She's still very good. She's still very slept on. I mean, if someone knows how to use her and use her laser beam, she's gonna fuck you up. But you get into groups around Echo and you're fucked. She's probably gonna move down, but for now, I'm putting Homegirl right there. Here comes Genji, and y'all know what I'm gonna say about this. Personally, I think Genji is the best DPS in the game right now. I think without the CC and shit, he's very hard to stop, especially if he's doing his job well. And especially if my homeboy gets nano-bladed or pocketed, any kind of power boost, and the homie is just insane. He's by far dominating most places. Luckily, a couple of my mains are really good counters to him, and I'll get to them, so they're probably going to be ranked a little higher for me. I'll try to be honest, but... Okay, Hanzo. Right now, I think Ashe is in such a good spot, and Hanzo, he's still really good. His aim feels a little off. I feel like hit scan's hotter for me right now. I've heard other people complain about Hanzo's aim. I've had some really fantastic matches with him, and he's always a fun little booger to bring around, but I don't know if I can bring him any higher than Ninja. Probably put Doomfist in front of him. He's still very good, though. So, Junker Queen already got her nerf. She was extremely powerful right out the gate. I still think she's very strong, and in the right hands with the right healers, my girl is doing bleed damage out the wazoo, baby. She is fucking you up the whole game. Don't let her catch you alone if you're a little support. I definitely think she's a CC. I still think she's really good even after the nerf. I would probably put her... I'm fighting myself not to put her in front of Baptiste, but I'd put her right there. With the right comp, she's fucking nuts, dude. Junkrat will always be great. He is the epitome of a fun character in Overwatch. And unfortunately for him, Cassidy has nobody in it. So we're going to slap him right in there. See ya, bud. We're moving on. Kiriko. No, I'm just kidding. Unfortunately, that's going to mean I have to say Kiriko twice. But he's just fun, dude. I'm going to put him in the middle. I don't think he's ever overwhelming. Good Junkrats are fun to play against. He's fun to learn and shit on people with. If you think he's overpowered, you're doing something wrong. He's not that hard to deal with, and even if he is, like I said, it just makes the game more fun. He's a great character. Kiriko is really interesting to me because I've seen some crazy, incredible Kirikos that are... I fucking hate her name. I don't think I'm saying it right. I don't know. I don't know if I want to... I should probably learn. I don't know. Lonk's pissed right. Lonk's mauling, bro. Kiriko, does a lot of damage and a lot of healing. And she can do her invulnerability phase that wipes shit and everything, and her ult's really good. She's got a really, really good kit. In the right hands, she's just a force to be reckoned with. If your aim is fucking crazy, I don't know. If your aim is crazy, you're Pog 10, bro. And I'm kind of inclined to put her up there. She's very good. And it can be really annoying to verse someone who's just taking away all of your bleed damage or what have you and making people invulnerable as soon as you hook them as a Roadhog is super annoying. And I've seen some really good ones do that, especially ones that are just consistently hitting shots so they got the tempo down. Holy crap! Why are you barking? There better be somebody breaking into my house. I swear to God. So there was somebody here. I roughed him up. He might have got the better of me, but I think I'm doing all right. What's up, you guys? How we doing? What is this? What are we looking at? What is this? Oh, this is Overwatch 2. Okay. No, I'm into that. New roommate issues, man. Don't believe a word he says. Sorry, guys. That's the new roommate. That's Paul. He sounds identical to me. He's really been just doing his own thing, trying to find the lay of the land, wandering forever aimlessly. Next up, we got Lucio. Lucio is great for new players. He's very easy to use. You got your speed, you got your heals. Just float around people and do a great job. Some people are really talented with him with his gun and everything. I like to think I'm pretty good with his gun, but I do prioritize my healing and just doing some dope-ass wall riding and shit. He's great. Looking at the rest of the healers, I'm thinking, can I put him any lower? All the healers are really good. I never said I'd be putting everybody in Cassidy and shit. He's good. He's good. I think I want to put him right there. I don't think he's amazing. I don't think he changes the tide of any match. He feels a little slower. Maybe it's without the tanks backing him up or somewhere for him to hide. It just doesn't seem like he's as elusive. Up next, we got Mei. If you know me, you know I was a diehard Mei main in Overwatch 1. Mei main, Roadhog, Mei main. Mei, Roadhog, Torbjorn, Hanzo, those were my guys and gals. So she was a big part of why I love that game. And they took away the CC. Obviously, that nerfs her. They did increase how much damage she does with her primary fire. And if you could use her walls well, she's very good. I am good with her, and I know some people that are good with her. But I cannot sit here and act like she's anything higher than a ninja. I would say she feels better than Dumb, Diva. I put her right there. In my hands, she's great. In some of my homies' hands, Harry's Harry. He's really good with her, too. There's some people that can really use her. But there's also some people that feel lost in the sauce because they don't have her cheesy little strats anymore. You can only freeze off the ult, which I think was actually very fair. I love her. She's a top 3 character for me, but I'm not going to pretend like she's Pogtent for the general player. Mercy. Mercy is very strong right now if you don't have people prioritizing her. She'll do a shit ton of healing all at once. Pharmacy, I've been seeing a lot, possibly from new players that don't know, that kind of died out a long time ago. She's very good, and a good Mercy will basically keep one player of your team alive through every fight, especially if it's the tank. I've been carried through matches just having a Mercy on my backside. She's an easy CC for me. I don't think I could put her in front of Baptiste. If you can aim, Baptiste is just fucking insane. Moira. I don't feel like I've seen a lot of Moiras lately. Maybe she's a little underwhelming. Everybody's pretty good in support right now. I'd say everybody's pretty good in the game in general right now, except for the ones I don't really know. I've seen her wreck house, though. I would feel remiss putting her in Cassidy. I might have to move Homeboy down here. It seems like he's getting knocked down. Orisa, dude. Orisa is something else right now. She's a force, bro. Like I said in my last video, I really think the balancing changes were good and healthy, and they made the game fun. So that's why it's pretty top heavy here on where people are, because I think a lot of people are very usable. I think she's fucking broken right now. And on certain maps, you're not allowed to do anything. I'm not fucking around. She's incredibly good, and I think she's incredibly accessible. Anybody can learn to play her. Your support is going to keep you in there, and the longer they keep you in there, you're keeping yourself in there by being fucking stupid good. She'll get nerfed. I'm pretty sure she goes up there for now. Pharah is good. You don't come across a lot of Pharah mains. She's really easy to use. I haven't seen a whole lot of success with them. Cassidy's looking a little empty here. I don't want to offend anybody, and I know some people that play Pharah forever. I don't want to offend anybody, and I'm a Hanzo main, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to put Hanzo and Pharah down there. I don't think either of them are that hard to deal with. Obviously, Pharah, she's up in the air. You get like a soldier or an Ashe, and she's just no moss. and that's really easy to deal with. I feel like Hanzo on the new maps, I don't see a lot of value with him. I don't know what it is with Hanzo. I feel like most of the time people start with him and just change to him. There's something off. There's something off with his hit rate or some shit. Reaper. Reaper feels another one of those characters that feels mostly untouched. I don't think there's any changes at all. He's still really good in a 1v1, if not the best character for a 1v1, him and Roadhog or Doom. I mean, there's a lot of good 1v1 characters, but he's incredible for getting in the back lines and taking out supports and everything, as long as they're, you know, willing to let you do that. Got to be willing to meet the Reaper, I guess. He's really good. I mean, it's Reaper. If you know how to use him, he's great. If you know how to counter him, he's dog shit. I would be inclined to put him like, let's put him like right there. That seems fair to me. Reinhardt got a bit of a buff. I could have sworn I saw he had 3 throwable things. I feel like I fucking had a match where I had 3 throwable things. He's got 2. I guess I'm crazy. People have quoted me saying he had 3. It's 2, I guess. And old Reinster is gonna be CC. I feel like as long as they're not prioritizing him, if you prioritize him, getting rid of those shields, he is kind of useless. But he's always kind of been that way. A good Reinhardt's not going to let you do that, and their team's going to be with them. If they're all grouped up and they're playing this team game as a team game, then Reinhardt's going to thrive. That's the thing. People are playing Overwatch 2 like it's Overwatch 1. You're splitting off a little bit. You feel the safety net of your team, but it's 5v5. It used to be 6v6. You take off 1. It's only a 5v6. It's still a lot of people fighting each other. Now it's a 4v5. It feels like if they get the tank gone, they still have their tank. They're mollywhopping, dude. You need to stay together more often in Overwatch 2, especially with how the maps are built. What I'm saying makes sense, even if it sounds incoherent. I think he's really good. I feel safe putting him there. There's not a lot of tanks left, and I'm getting to my boy Roadhog, and I'm seeing my boy Sigma here. They're in the same realm for me. Those are my 2 main tanks that I perform the best with, along with... I love Reinhardt and Winston, too. I used to only play tanks, so I have a lot of experience with all these jabronis. I have to put someone in S tier, and I think the health buff to Roadhog will put him in S tier for me. Just clearing out supports, you know, whether the tank is distracted or he's dead, it's basically just feast time for him. You just clear out supports, do whatever the fuck you want, roll around, heal up when you're fucking finally reach the bottom of your health pool. He's really good, man. Sigma is also still really good, especially on some maps. That fucking Montreal map or whatever it's called with the robot push thing. I'm sorry. Sometimes my brain just shuts off. Speaking of Sigma, we were already speaking of Sigma. Sigma's great. If you know how to use Sigma, he's great. You know, we're not talking about counters, right? We're talking about their overall ability. And even with counters, he's still really good and can still really perform if they're accurate and good with their shit. I'm putting him up here. Tanks are in a really good spot. I don't know. Okay, I said I would put 2 of each down CEO Blue Liner. I don't think I could do that with support and tanks. I can't. They're all in a really, really sharp spot. I'm just going to put the garbage down here and do 2 each for Pog10. I changed the rules. I'm a fucking rebel. If you don't like it, get rid of yourself, bud. Mosey on. Actually, we've already filled Pog10. That might change, though. I'm crazy, dude. Sojourn. Really good. She's got her really big magazine, no recoil, so you're constantly doing damage. It's not like a whole lot of damage per shot. I think Soldiers is definitely more, so if you can control recoil, you're probably going to get more eliminations on squishies with Soldier, but you're doing constant damage all the way around, and if you can hit those railgun shots, you're doing damage, killing the next guy, doing damage to the next guy, killing the next guy, and then dropping your fucking ability that just shocks damage on them, and then you get your ult. I mean, Sojourn's really, really fucking good. That's why you see her in like nearly every match. I would probably put her like right there. I still think Junker Queen's a tad bit better. And then here's Soldier. Soldier's your basic bitch. He's the I came from Call of Duty. Who do I pick? I swear to God. Or just anybody who's like, I love shooters. I've never played Overwatch. Who do I pick? You pick Soldier, dog. You pick Soldier, you pick Roadhog. Those are the 2 introductory characters. Same with Lucio. For me, those 3 are the ones that I tell people to pick. Lucio for heals. Soldier for damage. And fucking my dude Roadhog for tank. If you ever ask me, that's what I'm going to tell you. Or Rhine. Okay, but there's a few options depending on who you are. But those are usually my 3 general answers. He's really good. I haven't seen any be totally destructive. Obviously, Pocket Mercies make him fucking insane, or Nanos. So I'd probably put him right in front of Junkrat. I love Junkrat. He's the epitome of fun. But there you go. Sombra's great right now. She's got a huge magazine. and Raise's voice actor, which I recently found out. Thanks, Ev. I'm doing a lot of shout outs to the community today. That's awesome. I love you guys. She's as good as she ever was with, I believe the mag is bigger. If not, it feels more accurate or something. I don't know. I shred with her when I play her now. I'm not a big fan of her play style, but I do appreciate it. And if stuff gets annoying with like a Zarya or something, I will switch to her and just fuck on them. So she's very good. I would probably put her right between Sigma and Reinhardt. Symmetra feels fucking weak, dude. Her turrets, the range feels way short. It's been a while since I played Symmetra, but that range on those turrets is dog shit. And it can be frustrating because I want to set up. I'm not big on her. Her teleporters seem way less useful now, too. Her ult's always been kind of mid, in my opinion, depending on, you know, if you want to pocket it and use it at the exact right moment. She's kind of weak right now, in my opinion. She's teetering on CEO Blue Liner. I'm sure there's a cracked Symmetra out there that is just fucking fuming right now. Well, get shit on, homie. I'm sorry. Torbjorn, my God, in my hands, he's an S++. He goes in another tier. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that cocky. But I do love my Torbjorn. He's probably the DPS along with Mei. They're probably tied with the most time I spent with him. And I do think right now he's thriving, dude. He's like a raptor picking apart a baby's corpse, dude. He's just doing whatever he wants. No one can stop him. Just forget about the baby. It's his now. And that could be a baby of anything, okay? Look, a human, a bug baby. I don't know. It's a raptor. They do whatever they want. They're hungry all the time, I think. I don't know. They don't exist. Well, they do exist, but they're dead. Torbjorn does exist, and he's not dead. And with only one tank, my guy is shredding, and his kit is still as good as ever. He's very strong. If you go up against a good one that knows turret placements, knows when to put turret placements, knows when to overheat, I mean, you can bop some widows and shit. I've been in some sweaty lobbies with him, hanging toe-to-toe, getting more damage than fucking Shroud. That's right. Me and Shroud, we scrim all the time. It's all good. I think the more people realize it, especially in like console games and shit, dude, the console pool, he's fucking crazy good. I'd probably put him right there. I'm going to put him there. That's probably the most I'm going to reach for personal preference because I think once you learn him, he's crazy efficient. Tracer feels fucking weird to me. Obviously, there's always those crack tracers that know right when to pounce, but with Genji around, I just feel like Genji's the better choice. And she hasn't felt as sharp to me for whatever reason. I feel like every time I try to play Tracer, I get a couple of cheeky kills, and then the tank is like, I'm gonna wait for Tracer every time, baby, and then just focus the shit out of me until I'm dead and dusted. And it's hard for my support to get to me. I'm sure there's some amazing ones out there, but she doesn't seem all that amazing, as always. Windowmaker's doing really good without the shields, all right? Cracked Windowmakers are awesome. I think Ashe is still the better play as far as long-range sniper-esque characters go. She's just a full-blown sniper. She's amazing, as she was. I don't think she's touched at all. Some people think she needs a buff, and I'm sitting there thinking, bruv, like, just learn to use her and you're insta-killing people. I've seen some amazing Windowmakers still. I've had some great games with her still. She's a lot of fun. I'd probably put her right there. She's always good. Again, just to reiterate, the balancing in this game, I think, is really sharp right now. I think every character is mostly usable. I think some less than others, but if you put the time in, you're going to be cracked with them. Winnie, dude. Tanks all got a buff all around. I don't think we're going to see any tanks lower than Ninja at this point. Sorry. Winnie is so good. He's a dual threat. He's got his shields. He's got his jumps, which come back a lot quick. They come back very quickly, and his pounce does more damage now, and he's also got a ranged attack now, so if you can get that down. I think the ranged attack is weird, and it's hard to get the timing right for me. I just don't even bother with it. I just shock until the Lucio and the other support is fucking dead, and he's a great time, man. And talk about Genji being so powerful. Because Genji's so powerful, he's in a good spot. I don't know if I could put him above Sigma. All the tanks are fucking beefy boys right now, so, you know. Here's a character I don't see anymore, the Rat. I love the Rat. I love playing the Rat. I don't see him anymore. Maybe once a day, maybe. And it's for the first half until they're getting rolled or some shit. He's supposed to do the rolling. I haven't seen any taken like serious charge. I don't know why. Maybe they get targeted too easily. They used to be a little nuisance. They were a rat nibbling at your heels, dude, getting your fucking human cheese, your fleshy cheese. They don't have that option anymore, I guess. So I'd probably say he's the least played tank I've seen and also the least effective. But still, I know he's got the potential. I'd probably put him right there. This feels weird to Moira. Moira's really good if you learn her. Zarya. Yeah, there's a total mayhem bug. that you can live infinitely with her. We're not playing the Total Mayhem mode or whatever, dude. We're playing just a normal Overwatch quick play, baby. We vibing. We got roll queue going and we having fun. Zarya is very good, especially against new players, man. They are fucking living in the shit and loving it. They're bubbling just right every time. They're like a Bazooka Joe commercial. I love a good Zarya. I, however, can't play the bitch. But, I mean, I know how effective they can be. And they can totally control a match. And I am looking at... Is there any other tanks in your Junker Queen? I'd probably put her... right here. I think Chappie still... His ult... Chappie's ult is dog shit. I don't know if I mentioned that, but his ult is not great. There's a bug, an exploit right now that makes his ult way better than it should be. That's an exploit, you guys. That is not intentional. That is absurd. It even looks absurd. I'd probably put her right above him. Feels wrong, no. But then again, tanks have been buffed across the board. Zenyatta paired with Kiriko is great. I've still seen some nasty Zenyatas. He still does some nasty headshot damage. I think I enjoy his playstyle more than Kiriko's. Not saying he's better, but a good Zenyatta can just control the whole match. And I don't think he's enough heals right now because if you're doing the DPS and you're getting that work in, guys, don't. I'm on the last one, guys. Come on. And you're getting that work in and you're doing the heals. That's great. I'm sure you could do great. I feel like Kiriko is probably easier to heal with and does more healing. I'd rather have a Mercy and a Kiriko. And because of that, or a Baptiste. Baptiste is always fantastic. Because of that, Zen is good, but Zen is not great. And I don't trust a lot of Zens to be able to do what they need to do. So that's it. That's it. We got it. We're done. This is... Let me look at this. I'm going to list them off and then maybe do some quick revisions. But I think I feel pretty good about this. Overwatch hasn't even been out for a week yet, but I played a shit ton just like you and your mother and your brother. And I think this is... pretty accurate in my opinion from my experiences and from clips and other people talking. Again, if you don't agree with this, I could do a sanity check if we get enough people posting in the Discord about they don't agree with this or they agree with it but they want to tweak it a little bit and there's something off for them. Let's talk. Let's conversate. Don't get mad at me and say I'm dumb or I'm a noob. Or, do you play in plastic lobbies? What rank is this, dude? I am a Grandmaster. Sure, I don't care. I don't give a shit. You get carried by your homie Squishy Muffins. Good for you, dude. Starting off in Pogtent, we got the homie Genji. I think in the right hands, he's the best DPS in the game. Although I am inclined to, you know what? I'm going to put Orisa right there. Starting off at the top of Pogtent, we got Orisa at number 1. She's crazy good. Her new kit is very effective. You don't even need the shields anymore. With the right team around you, she's just going to piss everyone off until you decide to play Orisa yourself. Genji at number 2. These two, again, are interchangeable. They're super good. Genji doesn't have CC to stop him any. Good for you. Then we got Ana. Ana number 3. She'd probably be somewhere near this area in Overwatch 1 as well. Her kit's great. She works well in any environment, and a cracked Ana is the most annoying thing in the world. Then we got Kiriko, who's got an equally just as good as kit as Ana. Obviously not the same kit, but just as good. Then we got Ashe. Ashe is thriving right now. She's always been good, I guess. I mean, there's been some nerfs and some lows and highs for her, but man, pick her up. Play with that firecracker, dude. The fucking TNT, and have some fun. And then we got... That's another thing. Some of this has to do with fun, and she's fucking fun, dude. All the characters, I think, have their own fun moments for me, except for Zarya and Brig. I just can't fucking get my head around them. I don't have fun. Roadhog. Roadhog is great now. He's got extra health. He's same old Roadhog. Same motherfucker who can take any support or DPS and just crush them into the ground. Good for you, Roadhog. I love you. I always will. And your milkers. Then, to start off CC, we got the homie Torbjorn. Torbjorn is very strong. This might be an exclusive to my list, but if you learn to use the man, you're going to just dominate every lobby. He's so good. Maybe he's just built for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm his little turd. Maybe I want Papa Bear to sit on me a little bit. Then we got Baptiste. Baptiste, great kit. Always has the same kit. Again, his immortality field is so clutch. I don't know. Destroy the immortality field when it goes up, guys. Stop fucking around. Destroy it. Then we got Mercy. Mercy feels great. She's able to float around and help everybody a little bit because she's not just constantly pocketed to the tank. Good for you, Mercy. Keep it up, bud. Junker Queen. She got nerfed. She probably, maybe could have been in Pogtent before that nerf. She's still great, though. Really fun to play and an awesome addition to the tank family, which is all good all around. Then we got Sojourn. She's great. Then we got Zarya. She's great, but I don't know how to use her. Then we got Chappie. He's really good for just destroying tanks or support anybody you need quickly. It is turret for him. His ult sucks, though, so If his ult was fucking insane, then he'd be easy Pog 10. He's very good. More mobile. He's also a little chunkier, though, so he's easier to hit. So he's very balanced, I think. I don't know. You could disagree with me. Just snipe him if you have problems with him, bitch. Then we got Echo. Echo's basically the same bitch. Super underrated. You're not paying attention to her, and all of a sudden, she's got Pachi with killing 8 people somehow. Good for you. I love you. I also love Echo. I love playing Echo. Then we got Reinhardt. Reinhardt got a buff. I don't know if he even needed a buff, but it's good for him. I guess every tank deserved a little bit of a shove up. There you go. And then we got Sombra. Sombra's looking good, man. Sombra's really good in this fucking world now. She's hacking the world. Good for you, boo. I love you. She's great. Favorite voice actor in the game. Let's hear it, man. Then we got Sigma. Same shit, different game. Not even really a different game. Same fucking game. Same Sigma. Sigma nuts, bitch. Then we got Winston. El Monkey. Monkey. My guy's cracked. Good for you, Winston. You're perfect for this game, man. You got a great hybrid. Well, I guess the shields aren't really hybrid. I mean, the shields are more to save his own ass if you're playing right. Go ahead and get the support. Save your own ass. Jump out of the bubble. You know? It's more about your own skin there. And then we got Windowmaker. Cracked Windowmakers are terrifying and will basically make anyone want to quit the game. And then we got Soldier 76 leading the ninja tier. Ninja, seriously, don't take it offensively. All right? You're middle of the road or some shit. I don't know. I'm lower than you, so, you know, I'm probably CEO Blue Liner right now. And that's fine. Nah, I'm fucking Pog 10. Let's go. This is Pog 10, baby. Let's go. Soldier. Great for new players. Awesome character to pick up and learn. He can be a freak force of nature, but I don't think he's anything super amazing. Then we got Junkrat, the epitome of fun. Let's go, Junkrat. I love you. May's chilling. Always, baby. Then we got Lucio with the speed and the heals. Gotta love Lucio, dude. What a fun. Best voice lines in the game. Not the best voice actor. I love the voice actor, but the best voice lines in the game, dude. I love him so much. Then we got Zenyatta. Zenyatta's a lot of fun, but you're more likely to piss your partners off than to carry them. Good for you. I don't know if that means anything to you. Then we got D.Va. The right D.Va is going to destroy, but the wrong D.Va is going to piss your whole team off. Reaper. He's great until they figure out how to kill you. Doomfist. Right behind him. Doomfist is higher than I thought he would be because a serious rework like that going from DPS to tank was dangerous, and yet I think he came out on top. He looks good. He's really fun to play. His combos are still very interesting. Obviously, some maps where you can push people off the map, he's going to be even better, but he's great. He's a lot of fun. And then Wrecking Ball. I don't see you anymore, Rat. I miss you, Rat. Come back to us. More people play Rat for me, please. And then Moira. Moira, I don't know how you ended up where you did, and I forgot the reason why. What's up, boo? Then we got Tracer. Again, I think this is a me thing. I don't know. I can still put up a lot of damage and everything, but I feel like I get countered by the tank every single time. They're jerks to me, man. They hurt me, man. Then we got Hanzo. Hanzo. I don't know why he feels weird to me. He feels weird to me. It might be a me thing. I think I need to put in the blood, sweat, and tears and play him some more. He probably shouldn't be this low, but again, personal preference. I also don't think he's good for new players either. He's really tough to get the hang of, okay? So don't think you can just dive in. Windowmaker is probably safer for newer players, as crazy as that sounds. She's going to feel a little bit easier with that hit scan. Not that this is a tier list for new players. I never said it was. Okay, and then Pharah. I just don't see him anymore, and I think they can still do a lot of damage, but the rockets take a long time to hit, and by the time you've hit your second rocket, they're probably already halfway filled on health because their Mercy's just ulted on you or some shit. And we got Symmetra. Her turret range is dog shit, the teleporters are useless, and the ult's always been mid. What's up, dude? You might have ended up in CEO Blue Liner in a different reality. I don't know. Multiverse. The Dottie Multiverse. Look for it in theaters, dude. IMAX 4K. All right, CEO Blue Liner, the scummiest place on earth. We've got Brig at the top. I'm just not seeing an impact from any Brig. I feel bad for Brig mains. Her shield bash doesn't do anything anymore, and she's just kind of boring. She's a non-factor most of the time. A nothing burger. And then Cassidy. Poor Cassidy. Turns out he really relied on that stun. His ult is very easy to dodge, even with the time range. You know, you get plenty of time to line it up, but most of the time it's just easy to dodge, get out of the way. Just like his dodge is probably the best part of his kit, along with his fan, the trigger thing, but outside of his not having a CC anymore, he just doesn't seem that impactful. His magnetic grenade isn't that great. I guess he relied more on it than anyone did. Okay, that's all, and that's the end of it. I know I talked very fast through this. I just want to do this as quickly as possible. We've been playing so much that I've been ending my streams later just because we've been having a great time. I'll keep pushing out content as much as I can. If I can make a couple of weeks where I do daily Overwatch videos, then I know it's possible, and I'll have no excuse. So let's see if we can make that happen, you guys. Because this is fun. This is a lot of fun, and I love you. My little meat whackers, D spots, and dot bots. I like dot bots. Again, you guys need to tell me which you guys want to be called. What's the community name? YouTube, Twitch, Discord. We're the Tender Meat Unit. What are you, little fucks? What are you? Who are you? What are you? Bye, guys. Except for Tiny. Tiny's a hater.
Yeah, fuck you, Harry. Lick my nuts.
Rant about Roadhog's fat milkers? I don't like that sentence. I made 60 subs in 1 month. It was
You
insane.
definitely said shit worse than that.
I know, but my little hogster, you know, is
Fucking funny.
I never thought about calling him milkers.
I love that's what really set you off.